Hi everyone, my name is Brad Pipkin. I'm also an artist by the name of My Eye, as in I like to create products with my eye for design. Well, today I'd like to share with you a talent I've been developing for the last few years. It's a style of artwork I like to refer to as painting with patina. Now, the patina I like to use typically is old wood and different materials I find during home renovation projects. Now, you can definitely buy reclaimed materials, but I find if you harvest it directly from the home the painting will actually live in, you end up with such a unique character, such a narrative that is going to continue to live on with that home for quite some time. Now, I'd like to show you some examples of what I've created over the years, especially this most recent piece titled A Look in My Eye. This one's unique because it was commissioned for a home that used to belong to a famous watercolor artist named Betty Guy. Now, this type of custom artwork can be very time consuming, but the results are truly a blend of both modern and rustic designs, which are perfectly suitable for multi-million-dollar homes like what Betty's home became. Now here's how the process works. First, you got to make your paint. Next, you've got to create your design. And then, of course, you got to build your canvas and framing. And then you get the fun part. You get to paint that patina. Step 1, make your paint. Making the paint is easily half the time spent on these projects. You have to dig through construction debris, searching for the best colors and textures you can find. All nails need to be removed from the boards, which can take a very, very, very long time. Eventually, you have nice stacks of raw patina, but it still needs to be washed and dried so you can see the true colors you'll have in your palette. Keep an eye out for interesting objects like these, which include 100-year-old dried tree sap. Step 2, you get to create your design. Your design can be as simple as basic outlines or a detailed rendering illustrating both style and finish details. You can look for inspiration for your narrative from the very story of the home itself. For example, try incorporating things like the shapes of this stained glass window that Betty Guy gazed through while painting several of her watercolor scenes, including San Francisco skylines. Step 3, build your canvas. You'll need a canvas to attach your patina veneers to. It can be a thick sheet of plywood, which increases weight, or consider using thinner plywood reinforced with a welded steel structure. Since some of the veneers will have holes or gaps when they're attached, try painting the canvas black so it doesn't shine through the patina. It's important to test fit your canvas to make sure that everything works as expected. This particular design uses hidden hardware and goes from floor to ceiling, so perfect alignment is extremely critical. This canvas also uses new stainless steel for inlays and its frame, which need to be fabricated before any other patina gets attached. This stainless steel creates a truly modern look, blended perfectly with the rustic patina for this multi-million-dollar home. Step 4, you can finally start painting your patina. Begin by experimenting with the colors and textures you've harvested to sort of visualize what you have available. Then you can start cutting your veneers while continuing to refine your color and texture layout. Nothing is attached yet, so you're still free to modify your design if desired. Once you have the final layout confirmed, make those final trim cuts and then start nailing down those veneers you've worked so hard to get. Now, this particular design included a stainless steel emblem for My Eye, which I needed to fabricate and mount in the center of the door. Once that fabrication was complete, I was finally able to attach it. By making the emblem taller than the rest of the door, it provided some much needed depth to the overall design. That depth came at a high cost though, since it required very carefully trimming the surrounding veneers. In fact, this process took several days because I simply did not have enough boards of those colors to lose anything to a simple mistake. Yes, these doors are a lot of work, but it's kind of hard to argue with the results. Your finished artwork. So after hundreds of hours of labor, that artwork can finally be installed. These homeowners finally received the very rare and truly bespoke narrative built for their home. Every visitor, will learn the home story by experiencing that door, which represents that hard-earned character and history. Old and new are perfectly combined for an experience very few people get to offer. I was very fortunate to have this door mentioned in the press recently. That was a milestone I think every artist kind of hopes for. I can only hope that there's more opportunities like this in the future for me. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed learning more about painting with patina. If you're interested, you can see more examples of my works at bradpipkin.com.